Hello and welcome back to another episode of Pathfinder Kingmaker. My name is Syken, the one and only, who's playing the Challenger run. And it's time, as always, for hard difficulty, Last Azlanti and D tier, F tier, mono classes only. And so far, we are doing reasonably well. We have cleared the Flint Rock grasslands. And it's time for us to go a little bit deeper. So, let's go. Where do we want to start? I think we're just going to take a turn, like right around here. Should be fine. Raspberry Gully, we already have been here. Connect this. Fantastic. Connect this. Fantastic.
March. All I do
And
is
let's get something that lets us march for longer. Fast healing 1 for an entire day. Yeah, well, that's not exactly what we need. Little bit of movement speed, that's also not what we need. Yeah, nah. We're good. Okay. Let's find the guy and make sure that we prevent him from obtaining his little artifact there in the tome. You've spotted enemies? No, thank you. Don't need that now. Good. A small natural cavern. Let's enter that location first. And see what we're up. It's indeed a small cavern, so how about we're really just doing the absolute basic buffs.
I need to concentrate.
Good. Size.
Stay on your toes. I tire of waiting.
You get freedom of movement.
Keep your wits about you.
Then death ward, because we don't want an unfortunate death effect to end the run. All of that is fine. Don't really need anything else. I think the only thing else that I need is good berry. It's a good extra bonus for everyone, and I think that's what I would call the base buffing.
I always have the upper hand.
Oh, before I forget it, find traps is helpful.
It is done. I was successful in my search.
Someone gathered and brought countless boxes, barrels, packs, and crates. Judging by the dust, no one touched it for a month. The floor between the crates is scattered with items, clothing, weapons. Let's search through it. 4 hours have passed. Gnome hook hammer and plenty of other stuff. Luckily, we didn't fully buff. Alright, so gamer dead moment. I needed to take a break, and in the meantime, these 3 hill giants moved in. Okay, so here's here's the thing. I left for a little session here. My wife had both of the kids. It didn't take 2 minutes for my youngest to grab a full bag of nuts, then completely scatter that across the desk and floor. My daughter, the elder one, started eating them from the floor and then threw up on the floor. It was literally my introduction, 2 minutes, 2.5, and I came back and it was utter chaos. Anyways, so much for being a gamer dad. So, the hill giants came in and said, "You, ask him, Grog. You're a brick." The third giant is silent all of the time. Judging by his expression, he seems to be trying to figure out what's going on. An agent on a secret mission. Ooh, what mission? Local ruler sent me to spy around the kingdom of eternal summer where people have never seen snow. Oh, you say it's always warm there, with soft grass all around? Of course. Grook, come, we need to go there. Don't even start. Grook, remember, when I let you have that juicy lamp, you said you'd owe me and I gave it to you. You promised. After he shows us way, we can go with his guide wherever we like. And we receive 500 gold coins. Damn you. Fine, here's your money, little one. When does guide of yours arrive? I'm going home now. He will arrive tomorrow. Sure. Sure, brah. He will arrive tomorrow.
No stopping now.
Alright. Couple of hill giants. Or, as I call them, hillbilly giants, because they certainly act like those.
A rest would be welcome.
So, beginning to rest here. I'm thinking we're going to the mysterious shrine next. So, maybe not. Maybe we're just continuing along the border. Enemies that we don't need. Good. So listen, we're pretty much at the edge. Brantland Mountains, not necessarily where we need to go. I want the hilllands for now. This here, however, is near. Might as well go to Gnarled Rocks. How big is it? Medium size. So we're going to do the exact same, just base buffing.
I will not be trifled with. This is my path.
I know mystic theology, arcane bombomancy, eldritch sciomancy.
Give ourselves this here.
My way. There is no greater satisfaction
And some good
than
hope.
overcoming a challenge. That is, of course, until one day
By the way,
challenge
also
becomes you.
protection from poison, because it is helpful. I think that's pretty much it. I wouldn't see much more.
Learning.
Maybe Shield of Faith.
Onwards.
"11 rogue, 5 monstrous humanoid."
Everything
I
is pressed.
think, considering these circumstances, might buff up a tiny bit
I
more.
stand ready.
And if it is really going to take a little
Stay
bit
on your
longer,
toes. Adventures await.
I need to concentrate.
I always have the upper hand. Your death awaits.
good, here we go.
They should have known better.
Did we get shots off? I don't think so. Oh, wow. I think we're fully buffing. Just don't want to take any risk. Where's my heal? We got... Where are my healing scrolls? I think over here. Yeah, scroll of heal. Fair enough. Yeah, that's one of those typical scenarios where you're thinking that minimum is good enough. Then for whatever reason these guys ambush you.
I'll loot you.
Or you rather do not ambush them. I mean, we're killing them fast, but you have seen just how much damage they can deal. So we're going to do in minimum this. And this. And that.
Does anyone require my counsel? Don't know, don't care.
Problem is, if I'm not getting rid of the buffs, we're going to yet again not be able to attack with cairn because of that caster bug.
March on.
Charge!
Yeah, now I'm happy that we have indeed pre-buffed.
Stab their
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The gargoyles here are surprisingly sturdy, I would say. Good, dazzling display into give them a few love taps. Thinking Cloud is the real winner. That thing is such a great crowd control. Unbelievable.
cover me.
Nice. Yeah, so if we're preparing correctly, as you can see, there really isn't that much that they can do against us. But it's a pretty deadly game.
We can do it.
If you're ending up being jumped by them instead of jumping them, then it's a lot of damage.
Your death. Kiss your life goodbye.
Moves to here. Hawkbird moves to there. I think that's the last guy. Who, by the way, yet again failed to save against the Thinking Cloud. It's like every single one of them, with the exception of one, failed.
That is quite a discovery.
Oh, look at that. Lots of Earthbreakers, great swords.
No stopping now.
Lucky us that they didn't go for their weapons. Good. Move like here.
I will not be trifled with.
Take this. Do that. And here we go.
We cannot be defeated.
Good hit. Hit, 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 miss. I can tell you what else to miss. Your guys' fortune save. Good, first one immediately down. Fantastic. Just out of fun, here is a cloud kill.
Stab their back.
So much damage.
Strike with all your might.
Should have Dazzling displayed that. It is what it is.
We won't falter.
Strike as one.
Couple extra shots. Moves all the way to here. Gargoyle Eldritch Chieftain. 9 fighter, monstrous humanoid, and rogue. How about permanent constitution damage? I like it. Has crane style and perennial strike.
I'll split you in half.
48 AC. Okay, I see what it how it is.
Do not hold back.
Okay, I see how it is. How about you guys, you my dude, need to be debuffed. He succeeded his will save. That sucked a bit. Everybody else gets a bonus. And let's take 5 shots, but before we do that, I wanted to declare him the enemy. Okay, that's only half damage. Can barely call that a real hit. Now you're shaken, finally. Alright, let's try again. Yeah, we're since he was shaken, we're attacking against flat-footed, which is good.
It is done.
Okay, look, lots of gargoyles. That was a bit of a fun knockout. Larger as a map than I would have expected. And they were hitting harder than I would have expected. But it shows that even with moderate buffs we can still kind of do it. Cool. That's not the entrance to that tome we were looking for. We're staying right here. I don't want to go to the Wicked Hills yet.
I must replenish my powers.
Serpent Trail will lead us somewhere. So that's another travel spot. Question is, where will it lead us? Maybe to Rillen's Spill down here. Good. Just want to make sure we're connected. And we're going to do another little mini mission here. I think it's buffing time, isn't it? Yeah, let's be safe. Alright, full buffed. With the new AC buff, by the way, a Hawk Bite without anything comes to 46, so I think we would be kicking north of 60 AC in actual fighting, melee fighting mode.
Follow me.
Masterwork Light Mace, that looks good. Let's just double check that we're not forgetting anything here. Nothing hidden. Very good. So, everybody gets hasted. Extended haste, that is. Also makes our walking a little bit faster. World's first pie, really? World's first mince recipe. Okay, cool.
No stopping now.
Could be traps, so don't be too hasty here.
Combat is adjourned.
I'll loot your corpse.
Onwards.
Kali gloves. Whenever the wearer of these gloves successfully lands a hit with a melee weapon, an unarmed strike, or a natural weapon. Okay, that's actually really good gloves. Better than those. And he has... You know what? Let's do this, because it's a melee weapon. Extra d6 of acid on top of an anyways acid weapon. That is nice. And then we have Dragon Spear. This is a +5 Dragon Bane long spear. Holy smokes. Like, that's a fantastic... It's an actual fantastic weapon. +5 Dragon Bane. If we're ever fighting a dragon...
March on.
And we will... then that's going to be incredibly helpful. Okay, where's the rest of the passage? I haven't been buffing for a single creature.
It is done. No stopping now.
Okay, well, apparently that's it. No further passage. That's a really good weapon. And a pretty moderate enemy to defeat
Follow me.
for receiving such a fantastic weapon. +5 Dragon Bane Spear. Man, That wouldn't just lie around in my games. Most certainly not in any shabby old portal. But I'm not complaining. So let's get all the way over here. Fair enough. We're connecting to up here.
Would be welcome.
Just want to make sure we have all of the connectors and no hidden areas in between are being missed. So, next up. Let's go to the charred runes. And see what we can find here. It's a bit of overbuffing. I still like the idea of that mod that allows you to just completely buff up. I need to buff. I really need to. Alright, took a while, but we are fully buffed. Let's see if my hunch was correct. Skillfully crafted iron golem. Pretty sure my hunch is correct. It very much looks like a fighting area.
What's over there? Nah, I don't want to know.
2,000 gold.
No stopping now.
I'll make my own.
Could take a wild guess. And yeah. Sash of Thalash. +6 to Dex and DR5 slap. Damn, that's a nice tank belt. Not that I think he can be impacted, no. Let's go. Oh, did we miss? 40 AC? Yeah, okay, but we pretty much messed that up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we got this.
We shall overcome. We can do it. It is done.
Okay, wow, this is a fantastic belt. It's the belt of belts. So instead of full stats, I would need to buff the rest, but +6 to Dex is very nice for a belt. And then on top of that, DR. Ah, it's a pretty damn good belt. That's a pretty damn good belt. The other option is to give it to the back line, but that almost feels like it's a bit of a waste. Belt of Physical Perfection +4 is also super good. Do we still have...
Never stop learning.
No, we don't. So let's go to the spell book, and we're putting Bolt Strength back onto the menu. One of the Bear's Endurances goes to Hawkbite now as well. But yeah, that's good. Overall, a pretty nice
March on.
option for us. Fortunately, can't really get any further down. We still got Dexterity and Consti. Yeah. Nah, the rest is better. We got better stuff on the others. I like that extra DR. It's going to go a long way. And I like our overall dexterity. And we're uncapped now with the rope. We can just push dexterity as high as we want. Good. That's it for today's episode, I'm afraid. Because it is getting late and I have a follow-up appointment. Thanks a lot for watching and see you all in the next episode. Bye-bye.